Hello and welcome to the T3BM's.com. Tonight we're going to talk about the dollar index, which we see here on a weekly basis. We're going to talk about two things: the Elliott wave count and the COT analysis, or Commitment of Traders Report analysis. First, we're going to look at the wave structure, and we see that the current move is finally ending. We see an A, B, and we think we're in the fifth wave of a C wave, which overall, this would make it a B wave, for those of you who keep track. And once we bottom in the dollar, which we'll show you why we think is about to happen, we will start off in a nice rally up to the 90s plus for the final thrust of the dollar for a C wave. But back down to the basics here. First, we're going to look at the commercials. The black line, which we're pointing to now, is commercial buying. And we've seen that in declines, historically, commercials are the buyers in these declines. And the red line, commercial selling, we see they've been pretty inactive. There is no selling. They tend to buy in declines and sell into rallies. So far, up to a few weeks ago, the commercials have been net buyers of this decline. What we've seen differently in the last couple weeks is the decrease in commercial buying and the increase in commercial selling. And what that's telling us is that this decline, which we again think it's the fifth wave of an Elliott wave C, is coming to a conclusion. In other words, the dollar is bottoming. And while we will expect to see choppy behavior in this fifth wave, we do expect that the bottom process has started, and that in the coming weeks and months we should begin to see a dollar rally. Now you'll notice this light green line, just to clue you in on what it is. It's the sentiment index, and we have seen the sentiment index go up to a relatively extreme level, in which is telling you that folks are bullish on the dollar at this point. Well, it might be a little early to become a bull in the dollar. We are trying to point out that the commercials, once they're selling, which is the red line, and they're buying, which is the black line, once they cross over and change position with net sellers, we should see a nice sustainable rally in the dollar. So keep your eyes open for the dollar in the coming weeks. And this has been the T3BM's.com. Thank you.